Theta token is a low-ranking digital currency that is currently valued at 0.814351. It belongs to the class of mineable coins and has a market capitalization of $814,350,290. In a big way over the past few years, digital currencies like Theta token have gained a lot of traction in the global financial world and are now traded like administration is the best way to protect yourself from the bad surprises that the digital money market can bring. This is very important because, without it, you'll be helpless in the face of unpredictable price swings that could do a lot of damage to your portfolio and leave you stuck in troubled markets for what seems like forever. The legitimate gamble that the executive suggests taking is to stop gambling. Misfortune on all places. The right measurements of these places, the watchful use of impact, the utilization of danger reward extent, and clearly the market timing in an incredibly enormous manner review that in spite of the way that our Theta esteem conjecture is the most reliable in the business, it doesn't check the need of learning and applying risk. The board, or so they from a genuine perspective idea having provided you with all of the really groundwork headings vital to really start bringing in the cryptographic cash game plan of truly your own or work on chipping away at the ongoing one. We should move to the pith of the matter and recommendation you the most wide Theta cost figure that stretches from its continuous standings to the expense levels expected in a little while, which for the most part is exceptionally colossal. It requests the result from the perpetual work of our specialists and overall live readings of our basically remarkable crypto eccentricism record. A significantly capable valuable collaboration that will particularly help with orchestrating of open the peruser's eyes to a fundamentally more noteworthy picture in the Theta very token market and truly make a sound endeavor decision, which definitely is extremely basic at this particular convergence. The efforts of all market participants have brought the price of Theta token to where it is now, at 0.814351, which is very important because, according to current information, it is a low-ranking digital currency because it has the 55th spot in the overall digital currency rankings. The real measuring stick isn't completely decided by multiplying the current price by the market capitalization of the digital asset, which is very important because Theta token's market capitalization stays at $814,350 when 290 win. The importance of this limit will become clear later, which is usually a very big deal. Yesterday on July 26, Theta explicitly was esteemed at 0.752443 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Sort of recall that digital forms of money in a real sense are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. or so they especially thought. The cost change rate wise over the said period generally added up to 7.34. Or so they fundamentally thought 7 days prior. On July 19, Theta especially token sort of was exchanged at 0.734831 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that sort of near its genuinely present position in opposition to mainstream thinking on June 13, which sort of was precisely a month prior. The examiners exchanged Theta at 0.651601, the cost level that, for the most part, is at the distance of 24.98 from where it presently stands, showing that without it, you will generally be left hopeless before unstable cost swings that could cause serious harm to kind of your portfolio and in a real sense leave you caught in ominous business sectors for an exceptionally sort of lengthy time. First, we might want to offer the truly transient value expectation of as long as a year preceding, which would sort of be ideally suited for coming up with the procedures in the event that you stick to any exchanging style aside from scalping and exchanging style, which suggests that you in a real sense stand firm on the footing for no longer than 2 or 3 hours. Incredibly, this figure would try and in a real sense be of a help to informal investors whose exchanging approach explicitly is worked around pattern following. However, the diagram underneath and the actual expectation would for the most part be of really extraordinary use for swing and positional dealers who essentially mean to in a real sense hold the coin like Theta for quite a long time on the off chance that not months in a genuinely significant manner. The cost of Theta and the readings of XFIX in a real sense are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts. Very different from what most people think. The size of a digital currency's market capitalization is another important measure that helps traders figure out how popular it is and what its future looks like. It's also used to figure out how much of a share Theta really has in the market for all digital currencies, which is a very important part of figuring out how much a digital currency is worth. As of the time of writing, the market capitalization of Theta remains at $814,350,290, making it the 55th largest coin on the digital money market, which sort of isn't true. Very critical yesterday, July 20th, the market capitalization of Theta, especially tokens, stayed at $752,443,119 in an unassuming way. 7 days ago, on July 19th, Theta Fundamentals market capitalization was $734,83519. A month ago, on June 13th, it was $734,83519. How much the capital flowing around this particular market really added up to $651,6989, which made sense in every way. Remember that even though our Theta cost expectation is the most accurate in the business, it doesn't completely cancel out the need for leaders to learn about and use risk management. Most digital money is encrypted. Financial backers pretty much stick to the rule that market capitalization also shows how risky it is to buy and hold a certain digital currency and how well it can handle shocks, which happen often on this market. Prices on the market show that it's not too hard to figure out how much the market is worth. The circulating supply of the cash in question is really the same as its present price. It's clear that Theta's market capitalization makes it a small-cap cryptocurrency that belongs to the safe gathering, which is very important since we've already given the formula for figuring out the market capitalization. It would be right to give a part of this report to the stock market. The largest stockpile, which generally means the number of coins that would be made on a particular blockchain during its lifetime. All things thought about all-out supply, which refers to the number of coins that have already been sent out, starting from the beginning of the venture. Circling supply, which clearly refers to the number of coins that can be used. Bitcoin price predictions and Ethereum price predictions, BTC and ETH drop nearly 5%, weekend bounce? Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the most well-known coins, have both lost a lot of value. BTC is now worth $29,780 and ETH is worth $1,889. As buyers keep a close eye on these events, they need to look into the technical outlook to figure out what the price might do in the next few days. The goal of this Bitcoin and Ethereum price forecast is to look at recent price changes and see if BTC and ETH might get a boost before the weekend. How much will Bitcoin cost? From an analyst